Once upon a time, there was a young pitcher in a minor league baseball team that decided that he wanted to pitch all 9 innings of their game. And he knew that it was pretty uncommon for the coach to actually let anyone do that. So he had to step up his game and make sure that it was a beautiful, beautiful game. No mistakes. The first inning in, 3 up, 3 down. Easy plays. The next inning rolls around, same thing. 3 up, 3 down. No hits, no getting on base. Pitcher was doing great. 3rd, 4th, and 5th innings landed exactly the same way. And in the 6th inning, he let one ball slide a little bit slow, and one player got on base. Now that one player that was sitting on base reminded the pitcher that if you actually want to do this, you got to be better. In the very next one, he struck him out. They rotate innings. 7th inning comes around. He gets 3 more batters up, and one of them gets a hit. Only makes it to first base, and they got the next person out. But again, a reminder, you aren't quite perfect. Starting into the 8th inning, almost rounding out this game, the coach looked at the pitcher and said, "Hey, I'm going to start warming up your relief." Wait, coach, I promise I can do this. All 9 innings, I got this, okay? Don't worry about the other 2 guys. Everything is fine. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep pushing. And the coach kind of shrugged and said, "Okay, well, let's see what you got." First guy comes up to bat, strikeout. Second guy comes up to bat, strikeout. Third guy comes up to bat, ooh, far hit to left field, and now a double. Well, that's okay. Nobody had scored. Nothing had really happened. The very next pitch, they got a base hit. Runners on 1st and 3rd. Pitcher sweating just a little bit, knowing that this was telling the coach he was getting tired, but he focused in. And he leaned in, watched the catcher's remarks, and decided, I'm going to throw 3 curveballs in a row. And just like that, 1, 2, 3, that batter fell too. Guys on 1st and 3rd had to shamefully walk back to the dugout, and the pitcher shrugged off all of these feelings of doubt and insecurity, saying, "Oh, I've got it. No big deal. No big deal." Walks back to the dugout, and the coach says, "Hey, next inning, Alec is going to go in for you." What? But I just saved it. What are you talking about? Yes, it's fine. It's fine. Not a big deal. Just Alec's going to go in for you. The pitcher sat there on the bench wondering what he could do, coming up with all sorts of ideas. Hey, I got 1 more inning. Just let me finish it. And that was actually what he decided to do. He looked at the coach, and as they were going back onto the field, he begged and pleaded with him and said, "It's just 1 more inning. If anyone gets a hit, you can sub me out." And after back and forth with the coach finally agrees. "Okay, 1 hit. I change you out." So the pitcher walks back up to the mound, tightens his cap just a little bit, leans in, gets ready for the pitch. And as the catcher calls for a fastball, he knows exactly what to do. He grips the ball tight, winds up, sets, and throws the hardest, fastest ball that he has thrown in his life. And it's drilled into right field for a triple. 1 pitch. 1 enormous hit. And the coach starts walking to the mound. The pitcher begged and pleaded and said all of the promises, but it wasn't enough. The coach subbed him out, moved him over to his other spot at second base, and said, "Play ball." Crushed and defeated, the young pitcher sat there at second base, wondering what on earth he was supposed to do now. His hope and dream of pitching the entire game now shattered because of 1 really good hit. And it was about that moment that the pitcher heard a ball connect with a metal bat. And he quickly looked up, only to realize that he had missed the first pitch that had been thrown because of his daydreaming, and the ball was now coming straight at his face. Thankfully, his reflexes were decent enough to save his life, and he caught the ball, almost falling backwards in the process. 1 out. The very next batter hit 2 foul balls and then grounded straight to second. Having been part of the last 2 plays, the pitcher that had now been moved to second was very much awake and alive and ready for anything else that would happen, which is good because the very next pitch landed a hit right at his face again. And just like that, 3 pitches after he had been pushed off the mound for someone else, he had gotten all 3 outs, and he was now the hero that the team was running towards to celebrate their victory. In a series of 3 pitches, he went from defeat to celebration. When it comes to our Christian walk, we often don't... When it comes to our Christian walk, we sometimes think that we're defeated because what we've prayed for or what we've looked for in God or what we've simply tried to master in our own life doesn't happen the way that we expect. But our goal and commission is to continue on the path that God has set before us and to keep doing the good that He has talked about. Just like the pitcher in the game, if he had decided to quit, if he had decided to just give it all up, I can't have all 9 innings, so I guess I'm just done. If he had decided to leave his position or even just continue daydreaming about what could have been, all of those hits would have ended very, very differently. But because he decided to continue doing the good that he knew he was supposed to help his team, he was able to actually save the rest of the game. Galatians 6:9 says, "Do not grow weary in doing every good thing. For when the time is right, you will reap a harvest if you do not give up." Sometimes when things don't work out the way that we want, it's a lot easier to give up than to keep walking forward, hoping that it'll get better, or hoping that this is right. But if we choose to stop in those moments, we'll never know what we could have seen at the end of it. Keep going. Keep pursuing. Keep doing the good that you know you're supposed to. You never know. It might just be 3 more pitches.